Oh, 7 Tree Gang, welcome back to the Powerstroke Central episode. Today, we got a special one for y'all. I'm gonna be breaking down exactly how much it cost me to drive 1,700 miles all the way to Pagosa Springs, Colorado, and back to San Antonio. Stay tuned here, I got a special one for y'all. I'm gonna be breaking down all the numbers, my fuel mileage, and everything that I got with the Hydra chip tuner in my truck. I'm gonna be telling y'all guys all the maintenance I did as well on the 7.3 in order to make sure that I made it up there in pristine condition. So, without further ado, let's dive right into it here. First things first, I want to break down the fuel mileage on my truck. I did do 3 whole tanks where I calculated it out exactly how it was, and then I just found out the average of them. Came out to 12.18 miles per gallon, I believe. One was 12.5 miles per gallon, and then the next tank was 11.66, and then the last tank was 12.4 something. So it came out to about 12.18 miles to the gallon, which isn't the best, but isn't the worst. I used to be getting 9 miles to the gallon, guys. Right after my straight pipe, I got 9 miles to the gallon. So now I was getting 9 miles to the gallon, and then I put the Hydra chip tuner on it, guys, which has that fuel sipper mode that I always talk about, and that I'm actually using right now. Got all the way up to 12.5 miles to the gallon. So the Hydra chip tuner did change my fuel mileage quite drastically, and it really did help save me some money on the Colorado tour trip. But yeah, guys, that's the first thing I wanted to go over was just the fuel mileage, because I know that's what y'all guys are wanting to know, is what mode should you keep it on every single day, daily driving. I did test out a lot of the modes, and I found out the fuel sipper mode, which is kind of the best one. I did go up, as you guys know, I took the 7.3 skiing as well, so I had to actually put it in full drive a couple times and go up big hills in order to get to the top of the mountain. That being said, I did have to take it out of the fuel sipper mode in order to get up the mountain, guys, because the fuel sipper mode, the way it works is it tells the PCM to keep it in 4th gear for longer periods of time. So when you're going up a big hill, you don't want that your 7.3 to be in a 4th gear the whole time bogging down the engine. You're just gonna burn more fuel that way. So I put it in about the 9 or the 10 mode, which is the performance and the daily driving mode, and that actually allows it to upshift sooner, put a lot more fuel into the engine so you can get up the hill in a lot more efficient way. I also, guys, while I was up there in Colorado at the top of the hill, and it was very cold, but I believe the elevation, guys, with the air being thinner, it actually helped me roll a lot more coal in my truck. I was able to just absolutely dump coal. I also had it in 4x4, which is pretty big. So I put it in 4x4, and I had the elevation, and it was very cold. And guys, I absolutely like dumped coal, like literally the whole mountain, like coal. It was crazy. Yeah, it absolutely dumped, guys, whenever I was in 14 mode. So the next thing I wanted to go over for y'all was the ride comfortability, how comfortable it was to ride in the 7.3 on the way up here. And as you guys can tell me bouncing around, not the best, very bad. I do have a extra leaf spring on the front, and I also did air up my tires, guys, so that way I'd get better fuel mileage. Airing up the tires and that extra leaf spring really made it really rough on the ride up there, and my passengers could say so themselves. They were trying to sleep, and you know, I'm bouncing around everywhere and stuff like that. So if you were to take a 7.3 on a long trip like that, I would definitely not recommend it unless you get an upgraded suspension of some sort. The reason I put an extra leaf spring up front, guys, is because it lifted it 2 inches, and it actually gave me the tire clearance that I needed so my tires don't rub. I have 35-inch no ridge grappler tires with 20x10 Fuel Maverick rims, and that also dropped my fuel mileage quite a bit. If I were to keep the stock 33s on there, I might do a video about that in the future, guys, of me actually doing a stock, how different in fuel mileage it is versus the 33-inch tires, 35-inch tires. Oh look, diesel's actually going down a little bit. That's good. Diesel's gone down about 15-20 cents a gallon, so we're looking up, guys. Always a good positive note there. The total cost, everything, wear and tear included, to get to Colorado and back with my 7.3 was actually $850. Now, how I calculated that, guys, is I actually basically just did 50 cents a mile times how many miles we went, because I've done videos in the past of what it's like daily driving my 7.3, how much it costs to daily drive my 7.3, and that's about where it's at. Honestly, that's what I can write off taxes-wise, so that's kind of what I did, is about 50 cents a mile, and it came out to about $850 total, and that includes wear and tear on the tires, wear and tear on my engine, wear and tear on everything, including gas as well. Actually isn't too bad. However, if I was driving a Prius, I would get a lot more money, bang for my buck, but I'm not driving a Prius, guys. I'm driving a big old 7.3, so that's the cost that it costed me to get all the way up there and back. The next thing I want to go over, guys, is the maintenance I did to make sure that I made it up to Colorado and back. I spent a whole day with my dad doing maintenance and stuff, and we changed the oil and everything like that. So basically what we did, guys, is we changed the ATF. I'm gonna make a video on that, actually, because I have a lot of questions of you guys asking how to check your ATF, how to change your ATF and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be making a video on that. It'll probably be next video or the video after on the ATF. also, guys, we did a oil change. I fixed my squirter up there. My little jet squirter wasn't working to clean the windshield, so we fixed that. All I needed was a little needle prick. We also changed the oil filter. We changed we made everything was sealed up. The fuel filter was sealed up. Everything was looking good. Just did a couple cosmetic looks around, made sure everything looked great, and that's kind of it. That's all we really did. I did also add some How's diesel treat, guys, because as you guys know, it does get much colder up there in Colorado. So I did add a little bit of How's diesel treat, keep my engine from gelling up there because it does get very cold. And that's about it, guys. That's about all we did. A little bit of maintenance to get up there. Yeah, put 1,700 miles on the rig. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this little talking vlogging video. I'm going to be doing some more stuff with y'all. I do believe I want to try to do a cold air intake or a delete video. Anything else I can do with my 7.3, guys, and I'll post it. I do have a bunch of video content ideas coming up, so make sure you guys subscribe down below. I've got a straight pipe on this truck, and I've got a Hydra chip tuner on this truck, which helps me roll a lot more coal. It's pretty much all I've done to my 7.3. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this little talking video with y'all on my little journey up to Colorado, and I hope you guys do subscribe down below to watch more videos. I'm going to be trying to do more build videos for y'all, installs, because y'all guys seem to like that. But I don't want to rant on too much about that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe once again, and make sure to watch the next one. It'll be up here or down there. Peace out, fellas.